I'm Jillian.
And I'm Natasha. And this is Mental Mudslide.
Each episode, we slide down the slippery slopes of our minds. I've got some garden gummies, a head full of wild ideas, and zero filters.
And I'm here to ride that wave and see where our mental mudslides take us. It's all about fun, unexpected turns, and a deep dive into the wacky and wonderful.
Natasha, I have some questions for you today.
Oh, really? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I have been wondering, just based on a recent experience that I've been having, if when you were younger, did you ever Sharpie on bathroom walls or like destroy any property in that way of like tagging it or destroying it? And I'll tell you why in a
Okay.
moment.
Let me think. Like immediately, no. So let me think about it. Have I ever like tagged, graffitied, destroyed property, any of like the above?
Yeah.
I think yes. I think. Oh God, I don't even remember exactly what it was. So went to a slumber party, and we either egged a house or toilet papered a house, and fully
Yeah.
got caught. Fully got
You
caught.
got caught egging a house? Okay, I egged houses. I toilet papered houses when I was a teen.
What?
Oh, like, yeah, that was like a thing to do. I lived in a small
Oh
town.
my
It was,
God.
yeah, we did
No,
that.
it
Not
was at a
great.
giant birthday party. And actually, I mean, it was like 20 girls. I don't even think this is how bad my memory of it. So maybe I wasn't the one who did it. I think I may not have participated in it. I think I may just not have like gone with the group. Like, I don't think everybody went, but the police came to the house we were staying at, and like came in and like were like, we're the police, like scaring people. But they like apparently
And it wasn't, they weren't strippers. They didn't tear up. We're
no,
the
no, 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 no.
police.
That was
The way that you set that
no,
up.
that was at like the baby shower in my senior year of high school. Oh, we should talk about that sometime. There's this. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Circle back. Let's try to remember.
Yes.
We
Let's try to
might.
circle back. It's not going to happen. We'll see.
Okay, but what I think happened is I think I was in middle school, and I think it was like a giant party, and a group of girls at the party left and went and like either egged or toilet papered a house. But I think it was like the house like directly across the street.
So not
Like
a wise
not
choice.
like yes. And so like they got caught, and then like the police came, and there was a whole to do. But I never had an urge to tag anything or deface anything. So I don't even know why people do it. Like, unless you're like a good graffiti artist or like in a gang and like marking your like territory, I don't really know why people do it.
Okay, so I recently did something.
Oh God.
I stuck a Mental Mudslide sticker on a phone, on a payphone. And I felt like I was committing the worst crime in the world, and I felt so guilty. And so it just like it bubbled up. Like, I have never taken a Sharpie. Like, I didn't write Jenny's phone number on the
Oh
bathroom
my
stall,
gosh.
8675309. You know what I
Yep.
mean? But like, even putting a sticker on something felt overwhelmingly like I was being a naughty, naughty girl.
I mean, well, you are. If the shoe fits, you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like
but then I really kind of like was reflecting on it immediately, and I was like, maybe it's just the difficulty of me using a sticker, because I was the person who didn't want to use my stickers. Like, I kept my stickers with the backing in a sticker notebook that was like, I had like a sticker trapper
get
keeper
out
thing.
of here.
And
Unstuck stickers.
I had unstuck stickers like lined up, and they like, I would sort them, and I had the smelly stickers and like the 3D pop. They weren't like 3D. You know what I'm talking about though, where they had like
Puffy.
the little like
They were puffy.
plastic over the puffy.
Puffy stickers.
Yeah, but they weren't puffy. They weren't
Right.
soft puffy. They were puffy plastic. Yeah. Um So using the sticker was hard, but then actually sticking the sticker in a public place, I was like, who's going to come get me?
You're
Like, am
going
I
to
going to be
jail.
leaving here in
You're going to
handcuffs?
jail.
I was afraid. I was.
Listen, nobody uses payphones. They're forgotten relics. You're totally fine. Do not fret, my love.
Yeah.
Did you like look over
Yeah.
your shoulder and make sure like no cops were coming? Like what was the situation here?
Yes, because again, well, I hope this never comes to be used as evidence in that it was me doing it, but there were some rent-a-cops, if you will, nearby. But they weren't, I don't even think that they were rent-a-cops. They were just traffic flow people. So if you like, you could put together where this is, but let's not say the specifics just in case I get in trouble for defacing public property.
I'm sure they're monitoring this right now.
Yes, I know, right? I'm going to get a call. So anyway, I actually had the opportunity to put a Mental Mudslide sticker on something else and I chickened out. So prior to that, I was I love that you made that sound effect and it wasn't added in post. I love that.
Yeah, it's folly. I followed you.
Yeah. Folly. So it was, I don't know, like as we got these stickers, like it's been a big thing for me, just thinking that I've never actually written on anything. But I did chicken out at an EV charging station. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I like had it and I was like, I can't. There were a couple of other stickers there, but they didn't like, I felt like mine would be too big compared to those. There was like a little smiley face, happy face. There weren't any other like stickers advertising something. The stickers that were there were like, you know, the stickers that they give kids on the way out of like a store or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, all right. That was my big burning question to get us started here today on Mental Mudslides.
Inquiring minds wanted to know. Natasha, what are your feelings about stickers?
I know. Did you have any issues or qualms about using stickers? Like,
No.
were you the save it because you're excited about it or you love that sticker so you saved it? I was the saved it so much I never used it kind of
I was
sticker
never
person.
attached to anything physical. Like I never had like emotional attachments to belongings. So no. Like I didn't have favorite toys. I didn't like ask for a lot of material things. And I didn't really like I don't remember ever being like, I really want some stickers or like, I can't use this sticker, you know, like, no, nothing. I was such a weirdo.
That's really
I
weird.
know.
No, maybe I'm the weirdo.
I kind of wonder, like, I wonder if I should ask my mom, like, what was my favorite toy? Actually, I do know she, like, when I was little, like, before I could remember, I did have a favorite toy. I had a Smurfette and I would throw her off the second story balcony inside the house. And then I would run down the stairs and be like, no, Smurfette, I'll save you. And like that kind of thing. But I must have been like little, like 2-3 years old, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Wow. Had to rescue that damsel in distress,
so you
know?
To be,
like, yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to be a hero to
Hell
Smurfette.
Yeah. She needed saving that one, you know? That was that white knight in shining armor or whatever they call it.
Oh my gosh, this just brought up something. Are you aware of the song Knights in White Satin?
Yes, it's like a classic. Is it easy listening? It's not rock. What is? I feel like I do know this.
I don't know.
I think I know the song.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
It's by the Moody Blues. Yeah. It's like Knights in White Satin, never reaching the end. Yeah. Okay. Please describe to me what image your mind conjures when you hear Knights in White Satin. What's the meaning of the song? What do you have? Like, tell me about them.
Never even dawned on me. I think it's one of those things where I've heard it as a kid So I knew the words, but never like thought about the lyrics. Like I've had other songs like that. Oh man, there's a song from Janet Jackson called If that came out when I was in middle school. And my mom and I learned all the lyrics together so I could like rap all the lyrics to it. I heard it as an adult. It's like straight sex talk. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how many songs do I know the lyrics to that I actually never knew the meaning of the songs that probably were inappropriate? So is this like one? Is it going to be something like, is this about like jizz at night? Like, what is this?
Yeah. So in my head, the whole time, my mom loved this song. She played it
Mhm.
a lot. She would,
Yeah,
belt it out.
sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. Um, and I always thought of a medieval knight wearing white satin, like saving the day, right? Because
Oh.
it talked about how he loves
Mhm.
you and like all of this stuff.
If I had to
Yeah.
guess today as an adult, I would think it's
Uh
about
huh.
like wearing like silk lingerie to bed. That's what I would think it is now.
But that's Yeah, I think it's actually like white satin sheets or something. I don't know that it exactly
Oh, okay.
says, but you're having
Yeah,
nights
your night is
in
in
white
white
satin.
satin.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
your evening is in white
My
satin,
evening.
not your medieval night.
Not my white knight in shining satin. Like
That is literally what I
I love
thought.
that.
Like my whole life, I was imagining this and I was like, yep, that's it. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my god,
Oh my
that's not even it. And I mean, like I never saw it written out, but the word is nights, like evening nights, not with the
Mhm.
K.
Oh
There's
my
no
gosh.
yeah, and
Now
yeah, so I had that realization as an adult that it's not some man charging in a white satin
oh my
suit on a horse.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh. I kind of wonder now, like now that I'm like thinking back about that Janet Jackson song, if like one of the reasons I'm so good at dirty talk is because of like songs like that subliminally like penetrating my like base mind cuz like I sang that song so many times and it is filthy. And I must have been in 6th
Yeah, it
grade
definitely
when
it
it came out.
definitely
Oh
penetrated you.
girl. Oh, it penetrated me, honey. Straight to my core. Hey,
Oh, there
mom,
are
if
so
you're
many
listening,
inappropriate things.
number 1, thank you for listening to that song with me and learning all the lyrics. And then second, what the fuck? I think she probably knew that I had no idea what I was talking about, but like I think back on it now, like I can't imagine if I was walking by some 6th grade little kid just singing that, like belting that song out on the street. I'd be like, what the hell is happening?
I know. I know. There are so many questions. Like, okay, so Kids Bop,
Yeah, I've heard of it.
right?
Yep.
So basically they take popular songs and then they rewrite them. So they take the tune, the sound of it, and then they just change whatever words to make them appropriate
Okay.
for
Yeah.
kids. And when WAP came out,
Wait,
they
like
changed
WAP,
it.
like WAP WAP, like
Yeah,
wet ass kitty
when
cat.
WAP came
That
out,
one. Okay.
yes, that
Okay.
one. They changed it up to I believe it was they say like oh gosh, what was it? What they have like put the rolls in my mouth and stuff like that. Like I mean it's like ridiculous. There's some doors in this house, like a door in this house. And then
What? Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh. Can you imagine kids who like
It's so
hear the
bad.
Kid Bop version and never heard the real one and then like 20 years later they're singing along to it in the car and somebody's like, "What the fuck are you singing?" And you're like, "No, it's there's some doors in this house." And they're like, "No, it is not doors in this house."
Okay, so
We're a
I
mind fuck. Oh, that's hilarious.
I just Googled because I wanted to find the lyrics to tell
Okay.
you what they were.
Yeah, what did they
And
switch
I'm finding
WAP
a
out
lot of
for? What is that?
I yeah, I'm finding a lot of like references to it, but I can't actually
Okay. Okay.
see. like the actual thing, so I don't
Okay.
know, but one of the references to it like shows what the lyrics are, and I don't know if it's real, but now it's real because there are so many things saying it's real that they created their own
Oh, okay.
lyrics. So, okay, waffles and pancakes.
With these waffles and pancakes. No, it doesn't flow right. That can't be it. Nope. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah,
That's urban legend.
it might be. And then there's like I said certified beat 7 days a week. Water bottle that makes your pull out game weak. That doesn't
No, it does
change.
not. Yeah, yeah.
It's the
That's that. Yeah, they have no. See, that's not on Kid Bop. They don't have that. They don't have anything about the pullout game. Sorry. No. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, are there any songs that you either did that to? I remember I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. There's a rap song that we weren't allowed to sing at school because it was about weed, and weed was legal and like drugs and blah blah blah. So, let's see if you can guess this song. You ready? I'll give you my
Okay.
middle school lyric and you tell me if you know the song. All right.
Oh
Okay.
God.
La la la. Okay, you ready? Rolling down the street, eating cupcakes, sipping on chocolate milk, laid back.
I think I got the song. I think I got the song. Hold on. Could it be? Could it be gin and juice?
Ding 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 ding.
Oh my gosh. Ah. So, Natasha, I I'm pretty good at understanding the meaning of songs
Mhm.
usually. But Nights in White Satin wasn't the first. It's not the only one in the category of my
Can I
understood
guess one?
takes. There's another. You were with me. You know
There's a
one.
bathroom on the right. There's a bathroom on the right.
No, no, no. No, I'm talking about no, not that one. But you were with me when I was like, "Oh, I love this song. It's about this woman who did you forget about this?"
Oh my god, yeah, we were talking about like some of our favorite songs, right? And you you were like, "Oh, this is like my
I
favorite
was
love
like, "It's so
song." Yes.
pretty.
Yes.
It's so pretty." I didn't say it was my favorite.
Mm.
I said I really like this song. I really like this song, and it's so pretty, and it's so like it's just so pretty, right? And the song was "Peel Me a Grape" by Diana Krall.
Yeah, and I asked why you liked it and you said because it's a really good love song. You thought it was like a love song.
Yeah, I thought that she was like trying to spend more time with him,
Yes.
and that she was like in lust with him
Mhm.
and trying to spend more time with him. And that is not at all what the song is about. You immediately pointed out, I don't think that's what this
No.
is. And I was like, hold on, let's listen to the lyrics. And I immediately was like, yeah.
You're like, it's actually about an abusive relationship. Oh my god, I
Um,
remember this now.
yeah. Yeah, it was really,
You're like,
yeah.
it's what were some of the lyrics?
Um,
Just I remember you were like starting, you were like, no, this is a song, and you like read me a lyric, and I was like, I don't feel like telling a man that he has to peel grapes for you or you're gonna leave him is romantic. And you were like, what? Wait, what? Like, and then just as it went on, it
but
gets worse and
okay.
worse. Like the song gets worse as it
Yeah.
goes. Like,
So, peel me a grape, crush me some ice, skin me a peach, save the fuzz for my pillow, talk to me nice, talk to me nice. So, see, it starts out.
it
It's
sounds like,
good.
bitch,
And
do my
then
chores. I need you. It sounds like you're telling
you've
your
got
boyfriend, like, you need to be in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant. Like,
you've got to wine me and dine me. Don't try to fool me, bejewel me. Either amuse me or lose me. I'm getting hungry. Peel me a grape.
spend all your money on me or I'm ditching your ass. Now go peel me a grape. That's what that says, right?
Actually, I'm going to skip a whole bunch and get down to the
Okay.
bottom and read you the last
Okay.
paragraph. Never outthink me, just mink me. Like a mink coat. Polar bear rug me, don't bug me. New Thunderbird me, you heard me. I'm getting hungry. Peel me a
Keep
grape.
your mouth shut and buy me expensive gifts. Oh
Okay.
my God.
But I was like, so you called me out that day. We were driving and like we were listening to it, and I was like, holy buckets. Like, I totally missed the boat on this. But just now, when I looked up the lyrics to read them to you, I want you to know that the name of the album that this song from Diana Krall appeared on is called Love Scenes.
Love scenes?
Yeah, like a movie scene. So I'm just saying.
Well, maybe she's a little
You
bit
could see
of
why I
an
got
abusive
confused.
narcissist. So maybe she just, that's one of her love scenes, Her love language is do what
I
I say.
guess. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So love scenes. This was another thing that we have talked about before that I think is great to bring
Mhm.
up here. We've talked a little bit about sex scripts. And this is a fun thing to talk about. Especially since we're kind of getting towards Halloween, when I feel like the sex scripts might kind of come in with some costumes.
Ooh. So, Jillian, we've talked about one of your business ideas in the past. Yeah. We talked about your idea for like a platform that lets you like real-time experience shows that you missed from the past with like news articles, right? But this is a
Yeah.
whole
Yep.
different direction for business
idea.
ideas. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. A completely different way. So I thought that it would be super cool if you created a whole bunch of sex scripts, like word for word, what you would say when you were role playing something for those non-creative people out there,
Mhm.
right? So you are really good at dirty talking because of your Janet Jackson song, right? But not everybody is. So it might be helpful to have some scripts that you basically give. It's like, hey, we're going to role play. Here's what you're going to role play. Here are a bunch of different phrases or lines that you could say so that it helps you get into character, right?
Okay.
But I thought that those could come in a subscription box where you get a subscription box, like, like your Ips. Was that Ipsy? Is that the name of the makeup?
Ipsy,
Ipsy.
Chewy,
Yeah.
Barkbox, all the things, yeah.
Exactly. So you're going to get one of
Mhm.
these, but it's going to be a sex script, and it can have a little outfit in it, maybe a candle if like that fits in, and then there's like a script for you and a script for him so that they kind of know, number one, what they're supposed to do. Because here's the other thing. Sometimes people in a relationship have a hard time understanding how to reciprocate that. Like they don't have the training on how to get into
Yeah.
character, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't have the improv yes
Yeah.
and, which is so
Yeah, you got to
important.
have imagination. You got to be quick-witted and on your, feet, and also not embarrassed, So, embarrassment's a
Mhm.
factor. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if you got a script that's like, hey, here's your character, here's how they're supposed to
Mhm.
act, here's what they're supposed to do. But then it's not like either of you has to tell the other one ahead of time, like, here's the scene. No, you're getting a script. It's like you've been cast as the sexy pizza driver, and you've been cast as
The
the
lonely
mom
housewife.
who only wears yeah, and she only wears like lingerie with feathers on the bra, right? Like just to lounge around.
Yes.
That is how you were cast, and you have a script with things that you could say to get this whole thing going so that it doesn't feel as awkward. So each of you gets like a subscription box, and you don't exactly know. It just talks about your character. So then you have some very specific things to do. Like you're not seeing the other person's like character lead in.
So, Jillian, is it like really technically like a actual script, like you're giving people the lines to say? Because if you give two people just their own separate scripts, but they don't see each other's lines, I think they would still be able to kind of figure out what the other person's lines are based on their response lines, and then also, or just be very confused and not know like how to say like the following lines because they don't know the context of the lines. Like one of the two, right?
Yeah, so I was thinking that it could go a couple of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, it could be a full script and you both get to see the other person's stuff, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you get to see him, her, like, or she, whatever combo
Mm-hmm.
it is,
Yeah.
a non-gendered sex script. So you would be able to see the two lines and all of that like a normal movie script.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could just be that you get a really good read on who your character is. And here are some things that your character, pizza delivery man, might say.
Yes, I love that. So, because what I was immediately thinking when you were sharing this idea is like, I like the general idea, but I am somebody who cannot remember choreography or memorize lines. And so I would probably end up feeling more like anxiety of like not being able to perform my part in the acting. Um,
Right.
yeah. And so, like, I love this idea of like, here's your general storyline. Here's like the vibe of your character. Here are some like catchphrases that like a pizza delivery guy might say, like, ooh, I'd really, really like to take a bite out of that slice or like whatever, right? Like that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So, yeah, I love this. I love this. And then, like, the fact that you get little like outfits to really like set the stage, put you in the mood. Like, you know,
Right.
yeah, it's so
Yeah.
fun.
And so you could choose from different categories of intensity or, like have a checklist of things that you do or don't like.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what?
Yes.
I'm not okay pretending to be a nurse or something.
Right.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's totally off the table. So
Right.
you could take like a little quiz and then it matches you with certain things, but you get a subscription box. So you get to have a fun adventure and you don't have to like think about it
Yeah.
because you've got a couple of days to kind of like understand your character, and any props that you would need would be included in your subscription box.
Yes. Yes. Furry handcuffs, like whatever. Right.
Exactly.
Love it. Parking
Exactly.
tickets. Excuse me, ma'am.
Parking
Do
tickets.
you know that you're going
Yes.
the wrong direction on a one-way road? Like,
Oh.
oh my
Ooh.
gosh, how fun.
Little my name is name tags so that you can pretend not to know each other at the bar in your own house.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
This was a good time to actually talk about sex scripts because Halloween's coming up and it would be a great
Yes.
time to source something like that.
Oh my
We always think about getting
gosh.
into costumes and
Yes. Yes, I think
yes.
revive the idea. I think this one is even like more like exciting than the last idea. I wonder if there are any sex scripts currently like out there. I like this. Like just a monthly subscription shows up and you're like, "Oh, we're going to be Mr. and Mrs. Claus for Christmas. Like, where's my cookies?"
Yes.
I love it. Oh, I'll be your first customer.
Exactly.
I'll be your first customer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Natasha, you may need to be head writer since you have all of this
Oh my
experience from your Janet
gosh.
Jackson song.
Girl, holler at me. I got you. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Janet
Oh.
Jackson. Man, I'm going to have to listen to that song later tonight. Remind myself of the good old days.
We've talked a lot about songs, and I've got another one that I want to bring up.
Okay.
Do you know what Meatloaf won't do? Because, like, I feel like I should know, but I don't know what, like, he would do anything for love, but he won't do that. And I don't know what that is. And I should know because I know that there was a lot of, like, hype around the fact that people knew what it was or didn't know. Like, there was, like, a conversation around it.
No, I mean, there's so many things I feel like he wouldn't do. I think he's lying. Like, I don't think he would sleep with his own mom, or dad.
Right?
Um, I don't think he would cut off his penis.
Right?
Yeah, no, I don't. Is there actually something behind it? Do you think he actually had something, or if it was like one of those things where he was like trolling people? Like he never actually even had a thing. Like what does the fox say, right? Like that kind of situation. Like
Yeah.
what do you think it is? I don't remember the
I
whole
don't
song. I know he listed a lot of shit, like he would like walk through hell or something. I don't know. Or for through fire. I don't remember.
yeah, like I I have no idea what it is
Mm-hmm.
that he wouldn't do. I really don't. I don't know enough about the I don't know enough about the lyrics or any of that.
That was a good
It's
song
just
though.
yeah, I mean I could probably sing along with it, but I don't know
Right.
that I could give you lyrics right now.
Got it. I'm also thinking
No.
like, was he like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something in the video? Or is he just like an unattractive person? I don't remember. For some reason, my mind is like landing on the Hunchback of Notre Dame, like being in this video, the music video for it.
For Meatloaf? Really? I thought he was like on a motor. I don't know why, but I think it's like a dark motorcycle-y kind of vibe with like some fire. He's wearing a leather jacket. He's riding a
Oh my God, are you
motorcycle. He
serious?
like arrives. I don't. No, okay, I don't know.
In my
And now I
mind,
gotta go
okay,
look.
my mind, it's dark, but I'm thinking it's like creepy dark, like he is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So it's like gothicy and like, and I actually don't even know if it's Meatloaf, but I feel like there's this very unattractive person that looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh my gosh. This is
I am
embarrassing.
gonna go look. I'm gonna go look. Okay. Oh, there are motorbikes.
Motorbikes. Tell me more.
Yeah, so I just started the video on YouTube and it said motorbikes revving as like a closed
Oh
caption
shit.
on the music video. And then it cuts to Meatloaf very sweaty picture of Meatloaf um sitting at a piano just going to town on those
Oh,
keys.
I bet
Oh,
he is.
can this be the actual video? I don't know. This one's like live. That sucks. I wanted one that wasn't live. But you know what? This little teaser video, it looks like there's motorcycles and the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my gosh. So both of us, our
I think
powers
so.
combine.
I think our powers
Oh my
combined here.
gosh.
But I'm looking for the real video, like the actual video. And I'm yeah, look at this, Natasha.
Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. That just looks like a cover of an album.
It's just the cover of the album. Yeah, but when I started it, it said motorbikes revving, but I can't find official video. Here's the other thing. Was Meatloaf in? Did he write was Meatloaf rode the motorcycle in the Rocky Horror, right?
No idea. No idea. I've
I
never
think
seen
so.
Rocky
I
Horror.
think
I've never seen Rocky Horror because I refuse to watch the movie until I'm able to go to an actual live, legit performance of it, like old school style. So I refuse. So I have no idea who's in it. Nothing. Nothing. No nothing.
so. Meatloaf did ride the motorcycle in Rocky Horror.
Oh.
So you will be seeing that because Natasha,
Mm.
we are going
That's right,
to Rocky
baby.
Horror.
I'm so excided. I'll make it before I turn 50, finally.
So that'll be exciting that we're gonna see Rocky Horror. But I still don't know what he wouldn't do. I don't know. It looks like somebody said that there were a lot of things he wouldn't do and that it's right there in the song, but I don't see it in the lyrics.
I'm reading through the lyrics right now just to see if I can figure it out, and I don't see anything. Hold on.
Oh, is it that he'll never stop dreaming of you, but I'll never stop dreaming of you every night of my life? No way. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I won't do that.
There you go. He won't stop dreaming of you. Okay.
I guess.
That's real weird. I don't know why, but like
That kind of ruins
it
the
kind of
song.
ruins it. Yeah, that's the thing you won't do is just stop dreaming. That feels, you know what that feels like? Like when like what are those bar pickup lines like, "Hey baby, are you an angel cuz you just look like you fell from heaven," or some shit like that? Like those kinds of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god,
Yeah.
cheesy McCheesertons, gross. I don't like it.
Yeah. And yet we were talking about how it was such a great
Well, now I'm
song.
over
And
it.
now we're like,
Done.
oh, yeah.
Done.
Totes.
Never
Totes.
again meatloaf. If you don't have ketchup on top of you, I don't care. I don't want you meatloaf in my life.
Isn't Meatloaf dead?
I meant the food. Like, like a meatloaf, a lot of them have
Do you
like
like meatloaf? Do you like meatloaf the food? I did not grow up eating meatloaf the food. That wasn't a thing for
only if
us,
it
and
has a
I don't
layer of
like it
ketchup on
now.
the top. Because you put the layer of ketchup on the top and then you cook it and then the ketchup gets like sweeter and thicker, it turns into like a saucy top on it. And I made the best meatloaf of my life one time, but it gave me food poisoning, and I was hospitalized from the food poisoning. They had to like put me under. They had to like literally knock me out to get me to stop vomiting because they couldn't like give me the medicine, do the stomach pump, any of that stuff wouldn't stop because it was half beef and half pork, and I did not cook it all the way, but I couldn't tell because I was dumb and didn't use a thermometer,
Wow.
number one. Number two, there were so many seasonings in it. Like when I cooked it, it all looked the same color. Like it didn't look uncooked anywhere in
Hmm.
it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you said it was the best meatloaf of your
Yeah. And
life.
also the last one, because I haven't really eaten meatloaf since then.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my follow-up question. I was gonna be like, could you even get over it?
Nope.
So it was, yeah, I wouldn't think that I would be
Nope.
able to
Nope.
ever get over it.
Nope.
So is there any meatloaf adjacent foods that have been ruined based on this experience?
Meatloaf adjacent foods. No, like I can
Yeah,
still eat
like, is
hamburgers.
there
Like I guess that's
that was where I was going. I almost didn't wanna
mm,
put it in your
nah.
brain if you didn't
Oh no,
get
I'm
there
good.
yourself, but,
Yeah, no, I'm good. I can eat a hamburger
yeah,
all day. Undercooked
yeah,
and undercooked. I love beef, like medium rare.
make it pink.
Yes, but you
Yeah,
can't mix pig in that. You know what I mean? It's got to be cooked
no.
all the way, ladies and gentlemen. Do not fuck around with pork. It will come for you. Oh my gosh, Jillian, I
Oh,
when I finally was able to go home and they like had gotten my body to like stop like convulsing and all of that, the next day I was not able to get out of bed because it my stomach hurt so bad from like contracting so hard and so much through the entire day before. I couldn't go to the potty by myself. Like it was a nightmare. Like
oh
I have
my
never used my
god.
stomach muscles the way I did that day. Like
Oh, that's
it
so
was the worst. It was the worst.
Oh. So, Natasha, what we've really learned here today is that Meatloaf is kind of creepy
Yeah.
because the song is weird. Diana Krall did not write a love song.
No.
And we just basically misunderstand a lot of things. And that brings up something I was made aware of recently. And it kind of it kind of ruined this thing a little bit for me. And now I'm going to ruin that thing for you. Are you
Oh no.
prepared?
Oh, well, tell me what the thing is first, and then I'll let you know if I'm prepared.
It's the movie Wall-E.
I have no emotional attachment to Wally. I've only seen it once, a very long time ago.
You've only seen it once,
Yeah.
but you understand. Okay, so based on once, give me your synopsis of what happens in
Oh,
Wall-E.
wow. Okay, well, we'll find out if I'm even thinking of the right movie. There's some robots. It's in the future. There's a shit ton of trash, and they're alone. That's my whole
Okay, so
synopsis.
there's Rob. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
the same movie? And there's no talking.
Yes, it's like a little old robot, and then there's like a new age kind of robot.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and so Wally's the old
Okay.
robot. Um, yeah, and then the new robot comes along to this like forsaken planet, and she's trying to like she's on a mission, and Wally's like so excited because he's been alone working so long on this abandoned planet that he's really trying to engage with this other robot who's named Eve.
Yep.
He's so excited and tries to like friend her, and she has no interest at all in him, and keeps like trying to stick to her mission, and he keeps bothering her and yeah, in the end, once she's finished with her mission, he like totes her around while she's turned off and everything. And if you really think about it,
He does what?
It's like
Wait.
he like,
So when she's done with her missions,
yeah, so
what's her mission?
she powers down.
She powers down.
To find her mission is to find a plant.
Okay.
And so she finds a plant, and then she powers down because the plant's inside of her, and then he takes her and like wraps some like string or Christmas lights, I think, around her, and then like pulls her along and like continues to take her out everywhere, and like buys her flowers and like puts stuff out and everything. And really, if you watch the movie from the aspect of, here is what we assume to be a male focused robot, Wally, and Eve, who is a female focused robot. She's trying to do her job, and he won't leave her alone consistently after she many times sends him the message that she's not interested. Then, when she finally finishes her job, he literally totes her around to try and get her attention, and continues to shower her with more attention, even though she's totally powered down.
Oh my God. So she's like, so it turns into like necrophilia? Like, it like goes from like,
well, I mean, it's a kids movie, but like she does end up getting the power back at the end, and then he's like, oh, yeah. So I don't actually remember the end of it, but it's like really like kind of gross if you look at it and you actually look at it from that lens. Now, do I think that it had to be looked at from that lens? No, but I think the underlying thing is there that, like,
yeah, like, hey guys, when a girl says no, she doesn't really mean it, like that kind of thing. When a girl says no, she actually means yes, kind of thing. Oh, yeah, okay. Fun.
Yeah, that's exactly like, yeah. I mean, it's like, wait, she said no.
Wow. Oh man, so Disney.
It was kind of crazy.
That is crazy. Holy crap. So romantic. Poor Eve. Oh, I hope she made it off of the planet with her like plant and her dignity intact. Is it now in like is it now in like the Sleeping Beauty and Snow White bucket, where like people are like, no thank you, like taking advantage of women while they're asleep is a theme that we're not gonna continue on, kind of thing?
I don't know if it's that widespread.
Because I know those two movies, like people are like, we don't show that to our kids. Or like, what is it? Is it The Little Mermaid, where they're like, we won't show our kids because it basically says you have to lose your voice to find a man to love you, I guess?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, it's kind of, yeah, it's just really interesting. But in a weird aside, I want to just give you a random fact that I love to share in all of my AI classes. So you are familiar with DALL-E, ChatGPT's image creator, right?
Say it again.
DALL-E?
No.
Okay, so in ChatGPT, you can ask it to create an image for you, and it will create an image for the very first time. So you could say, like, I want a squirrel drinking pina colada next to a waterfall in the style of Van Gogh, and it will create that image for you right inside of ChatGPT.
Wow.
That's Natasha, you should come to one of my AI classes.
No, I've never used any AI or ChatGPT or any of that. I've never felt at a loss for words, so I've never felt a desire to like have something help me like communicate. That's interesting. But I didn't know it could do like custom on the spot fancy art. That's fantastic.
Yes. So it can do custom on the spot fancy art, and they named the product inside of ChatGPT. The image creation product is called DALL-E.
Okay.
And that is a combination of Wally and Salvador Dali,
Oh,
right?
cute.
So
Yes.
it's like a robot
Oh, I love
artist.
that. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that's like a weird fun fact I like to
That is a
share.
great fun fact. I will remember that. My brain will not save any important or valuable memories or information, but you give me random ass, makes no difference in my life trivia, stuck in this thing forever. It is in my mind. I will die like with dementia, but be like, did you know that ChatGPT, the robot that makes the pictures, is called Dolly because of Wally and Salvador Dali together? Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You're gonna be
Guaranteed.
like,
We
Natasha,
will
what's your
remember
birthday?
it.
And I'm like, I don't. What is it again? But like, ask me that.
Yeah.
Total recall.
Do you remember? So I know you've moved a lot. Do you remember like the address of the house that you lived in the longest? Do you remember any of those type of
Yeah, the
things?
house I'm currently in is the one I've lived in the longest of my entire life.
All right, so you know that
Yes, I
address.
do.
What about like I don't know, the house like what about a phone number from childhood? Do you know a phone number from your childhood?
Yes, I remember my grandmother's work phone number.
That is an interesting one to remember.
Yeah, I remember that one, but no, I don't remember. I know my current phone number. I know my last phone number, but I don't even know like my mom's phone number. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anybody's phone number by heart except for my own. And then the ones from like
So
childhood.
if you get arrested, you have no one to call, is what you're saying.
Correct.
That's kind of scary, girl. You got to remember. Mine's pretty easy. You can memorize it later. Because if you called me, I would just come get you no matter what time of night. So,
See? Problem
are
solved.
there any I mean, I could probably provide you with so my mom still has the phone number that I had growing up. She still has a
Right.
landline.
Oh, wow.
And so I still have that phone number. My parents live in the house that I grew up in still. So, I never moved until I was an adult. I moved out, but my parents are still there. So I remember all of those things.
Yeah.
But I could probably remember anything you asked me. And my mom, even better. Like, her memory is rock solid, man. She remembers everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's one of like the many benefits of you being my friend is that you remember everything, like what somebody was wearing during a conversation. And I'm like, we had a conversation? Like, the things my brain decides to keep, I don't have any control over. And frankly, I think it's getting worse and worse now that like technology does so much like remembering for
Yeah.
us. Like, no, I don't know anyone's phone numbers. I did teach my son my phone number with the phone number song, right? So, but like,
What is the phone number
it's London
song?
Bridge with numbers. So, let's do.
Do it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Hold on. I don't know why I can't do it that way.
Do it with
I was
Jenny's.
thinking
Do
of
it
that,
with
but she doesn't
Jenny's
have an
phone
area
number.
code. So I'm trying to like add an area code to Jenny's
Do
number.
do 727.
720.
That's fine.
I don't remember her. And
8675309.
I know that's the problem. That's already a song, so I can't do it. That's the problem. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna laugh your ass off. Hold on. 800-265-265-265 800-265-5328. That's 1-800-collect, baby girl.
I love it.
But yeah, so like if you know your own phone number, so you could easily do your own phone number to that song, and then your kids learn it in like 2 or 3 like goes. They've got it.
That's interesting. Mine is super easy to remember, so it usually only takes people like once or twice to hear it. But I have a couple of phone numbers memorized, so I think I don't have your phone number memorized.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
I know, but That's something I'll commit to memorizing.
You're right. I do need to memorize someone's phone number in case I get arrested and I need somebody to come bail me out. That actually happened to me a couple of years ago where somebody, the only phone number they remembered was my phone number. And so I get a phone call in the middle of the night. And I didn't answer it because I didn't recognize the phone number, obviously, and then listened to the voicemail. And I was like, oh, shit. They're in jail. I didn't accept their call. I don't even know where the jail is here. I don't know what it's called. Like all the things. Like it was a whole situation. Because like jail is different from state to state, FYI. Oh
Right.
gosh. So like you have to go here, you have to like go downtown to like this window on the side of the courthouse. But then the jail is like 20 minutes out of town and there's only one. There's only one jail and it's the jail and the
What?
prison. So the jail is to the left, the
Oh.
prison's to the right, but it's like all in the same compound. And it's a lot smaller than I expected. I guess there's not a lot of humans in New Mexico, so I don't know. With all the prisons I've seen in my life, I'm like, really? This is the whole thing? And it's both the jail and the prison? Come on now. It's crazy.
Have you toured a lot of prisons in your life?
Toward them? No, but like driven past them. Even just like city jails. Like I lived in like big cities, you know? So you've driven by a jail at some point, right? And just
I have visited jails and penitentiaries.
were you looking for
Yeah,
a husband or something? What were you doing?
No. I actually knew somebody who ended up going to a penitentiary, and we went to go visit that person in the penitentiary. And it was in the state where I grew up, and that penitentiary looks like a gingerbread house from the outside. I am not joking.
Oh my gosh, how nice. Oh, that's lovely.
It's so pretty. It does not look like it on the inside. It does not look like it on the inside. I'll tell you that.
Oh my god. But how many have you been to? Like, did you like caught the bug for going to prisons and jails and you were like, I gotta go start like a tour situation? Like what happened?
No. So like that person got transferred a couple of times, and so visited in a few different spots. It was a family friend, not a lover of mine or anything like that.
I had a lover go to prison. Did not visit. Did not visit. Yeah. No.
Wow. That's some news.
Yeah. Well, I guess I did have a family member go to like jail for a couple of months. But like in a different state. I never went to visit that person when they were in jail. But yeah, I haven't had like the opportunity or the desire, I guess, except to go pick up this one person who needed immediate pickup from jail. But yeah, I didn't go in. They just eventually got released and came out to the car.
Yeah.
So,
well, Natasha, you have your homework for next week. You need to memorize at least one phone number.
Okay. Fine.
But you're not going to share it. I know.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. It's for your own good. I know. You're a speed demon. You like to just be out there on the road speeding like crazy, racing people.
That's a story for another day.
You know, in case you get arrested for reporting some old pants and shoes that you found on this.
Oh my gosh, no joke. I'm still waiting to see if the police are going to like accept my report. So to be continued, you know?
Exactly. Well, thank you for tuning in, Mudslide Mamas. Be sure to catch the After the Slide episode where we finish all the conversations that we definitely went too far off on tonight. We've slid all around.
Slid all over the place. Very slippery, very slidey.
Yes, exactly. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we would love if you left a review. It helps push the podcast out to other people. See you next time.
Bye.